I have a call in like 10 minutes. I have a cinnamon roll for breakfast that Ryan bought me. And I have my tea in my like little Starbucks mug. It's so cute. Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly eat and drink this. And it's time to present. So I'll see you guys after my presentation. Alright, so I just finished my presentation. It went really well, I think. I hope. There were 5 different presentations, and we were the only one that my teacher was like, I want to meet with you guys at a later date to there's a big like contest going on, not in our school, but like some companies doing this like earthy like save the world vibe contest, so you enter your thing in, and he's like, yeah, the school will pay for it for me and my teammate to enter it. So that's pretty sweet. So we'll enter this contest at some point, and we were the only group he said that to. So I was like, I think I'm gonna get a good grade. It's 12 o'clock now, so I have an hour until my next presentation, which I'm like, I have an hour, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just make some lunch now and honestly decorate the room, because like I don't have, an hour is not a lot of time to really get much done, especially if I want to go eat and clean my laundry up from downstairs. So I might do that. I need to show you guys my outfit too. I feel pretty Christmassy today. So I'm in my Sign of the Times hoodie as always. I feel like I wear this like so much during like the Christmas season just because it's nice, a nice red. From my red and my white, and then oh, you won't even see, I've got my green sweatpants. This is Harry. I'm wearing my green sweatpants again. I wore these yesterday, and then oh my god, I don't even know how I'm gonna show you. I'm wearing my festive socks. So you see like my socks match with my sweater, and then the green. I'm just completely Christmas up today. So, which maybe I'll show you guys my presentations. Honestly, let's do a little bit. I can present to you what I just presented to my class. This is the presentation that I just showed to the class. So this is fabric forward. Me and my partner Vanessa, she was my partner for the project. We have like every single class together, so me and her are like, we're like, oh, we'll do this project together. Everyone else was a group of 4. Me and her were a group of 2, so we really like got it done. So it's with H&M, and it's basically just a brand about creating awareness for textile waste in the fashion industry. So we're really just trying to bring awareness. I won't read you the whole presentation because it was like 10 minutes. So this one, we just went into the background. I spoke about our objectives. We want to, bring awareness, have an innovative experience for the user and have them, realize what's going on in the world. We want to improve the brand sustainability advertising. So that was one of our main things. This is our user journey. So basically you see the campaigns online or in the poster, you buy the top, you use the top, you reuse it. Quick and simple. This is some of Vanessa's work, like making the t-shirt. Basically the t-shirt becomes a tote bag. So that's just some of her stages of process. Then like this shows you like the t-shirt becoming the bag. Again, that's like on the right is like the t-shirt when you flip it inside out, and then you can see on the left like you tie it together and make the bag. Then this is the creation of our word mark with like the forward sign and an F, fabric forward, small. So that's just us creating that, and we went through a lot. We sat there, we'd have like lunch together, so we'd have this class, a lunch break, and then like our afternoon class at campus. And so we'd do this class for 4 hours. We'd go sit and have lunch together, and we're like eating lunch and sitting there trying to come up with this word mark. And we'd sit there like we only had like a little lunch table, and we'd have like our paper, and we'd trying to like draw out all these ideas, and it took us forever, but I really like the bottom one is our final one, which I really like. And then this is the overall like design, ambient, not the ambient ad. This is just like the overall like look that the top would have. Then we have my thing. So this is my like first iteration of like deciding what the in-store ad is gonna look like. H&M has like a big blank wall in one of their stores that we were looking at. And so like they can have a big sign in-store that attracts people to where the t-shirts are. So I made that, and I'm like, that doesn't look good online. So then I was like, I'm gonna make it myself with actual like textile materials. So that's what I did. So you can see, and I literally showed the slide in the presentation today. So like you can see, like I started gluing fabric down, then the bottom left it was like that was the final one, and then on the right is like the black and white version, which I was like, I didn't like the black and white as much because you can't see the difference of like all the different clothing pieces that are into it. But some of the others, that was like one of our critiques. They're like, you should have just, I could have worked more with it and maybe tried to make it black and white, but I don't know. I prefer the color. Some of them said they prefer the black and white. And then there's my burnt finger, and I put that in. I'm like, this shows that I went through some blood, sweat, and tears making this, because I'd stick the fabric down and all my fingers got burnt from the hot glue. Then that is my final ad that I made with the H&M logo and our word mark. And then that's the ambient ad, like in store. So it'd be like this really big one. And then like, yeah, you'd go up the escalators and you'd read it all. Fun. Then that is our final graphic. So this was what me and Vanessa were stuck with. Is like, this is black and white, but my thing's in color. But we were like stuck because like people would want to wear it in black and white. They wouldn't want to wear this color piece. But the color piece draws attention in the store, whereas the black and white might not. But I won't bore you with that. So that's Vanessa's thing. Then she made some colored versions of hers. So that's that. We have the social media stuff, a poster, t-shirts, tote bag, and then we did our evaluation and then our fabric board. That is that. Yeah. Maybe I will also show you this. And this is the next presentation I'm going to do in like an hour. Less than an hour I'm presenting this to me class. So I've already showed you guys these, so I'll show you them quickly again. This is my first album cover, which is obviously, I didn't realize this till literally I was presenting these last week, because I made these all at one time. But you can see in this, like the background type, I spelled breathe correctly, but obviously when I printed this one out, I missed the last E off. So it says just breath, which isn't what the song says. The song is called Breathe. So I don't know, I missed that E off. So that was my first album cover. This was my second album cover design with all the colors. My third one was the collage, and then my final one is this. So the top is the front, and I took that same like type and then I mixed it with the color one, and I added in like the crinkled paper effect to the color. So it has this like, I like it, it has this nice like breathing out almost effect to it. Like it seems like everything kind of branches out. So the top is the front, and then the bottom one is the back of the album. That's like just the front and back. I'm out of breath. And then this is just a mock-up of it with the vinyl. And then that is the back of the cover. So if you flipped it around. Yeah, and that's that. That's what we have to present this afternoon. So, yes. I just threw my pen. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go have lunch now, and then I will see you guys after my next presentation. Although I might decorate my room quickly if I get a chance. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. I am done my presentations. Finally. And as soon as I finished those around like 4-ish, and then I went outside with Ryan before he got too dark and just tried to finish filming for my video. I've not reviewed the footage yet, but I'm hoping it's good because I have to have it done by Friday. And I just went to like start uploading it all so I could start watching the footage, but my camera battery is dead. So I'm now charging both batteries. So while those are charging, I am just cracking on with my web coding work now. So I'm going to do that for a bit, and I think I'm going to watch Notting Hill, because that is one of the best comfort movies. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. Oh my god, you guys, look who it is! Ah! They brought me a cake pop.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that this was perfect Vlogmas content.
I know, I didn't either. We should have vlogged our
Delina got a cake pop. What's your first reaction? This is Delina's first cake pop ever.
Really good, kind of crunchy. I think that's because it's got like stuff on the outside. Tastes like cake.
So true.
Alright, thanks ladies. It's currently 1:35. I haven't vlogged anything since Ken's and Delina were here, so Kenz and Delana stopped by and dropped me off a cake pop from Starbucks, and then they came in for a little while. We all just like hung out and had a nice little chat while I was still doing my homework. So that was really nice. Nice for me because I was doing like web coding, so helped pass the time with that. And I got cake pop, so thank you, Kenz and Delana. Quite a lot done today. I literally was non-stop from like 9 a.m. till midnight today. So I'm feeling pretty like accomplished in myself, to be honest. Not to be like, but I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. I got a lot done. I spent the whole day at my desk, so it was a lot, and I'm gonna have to do the same tomorrow and Thursday. So, but then when Friday comes, I have to present 2 projects on Friday, and that's when everything's gonna just slow down. I'll still have things due next week, but that's like, this week is the long run now of just handing everything in, and getting starting it all and finishing it all, basically. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed now because it's 1:30 and I need to get up at 8, so yeah.